Hello, happy Monday, we're back. Anyway, it's gonna be a good day. I slept absolutely horribly last night. I was just recalling my dreams to my husband, and none of them were good. None of them made any sense, but none of them were good. So you may or may not want to listen to me talk about what I'm going to talk about, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, but some of you will. So I'm going to be making Monroe salad in a minute, but first I'm going to be making my breakfast. So I'm going on a bit of a food journey, a healthy journey. I'm going to try to lose some weight. So my sister is a doctor. I went to visit her over break, and she, in a nutshell, basically, she does age management things. This is 10 blueberries I'm gonna wash and put in here. I'll tell you what that here is in a minute. But she does hormone replacement therapy, all natural. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So I have just been feeling really not great lately. My blood work isn't great as far as like is it AC1, I think? Insulin levels, cholesterol levels just aren't great. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I am being extremely cognizant of everything I'm eating, which, you know, really does kind of stink at first, but I'm hoping, like anything, it will become a habit and then it won't seem so hard. I don't know. So anyway, this is one thing that I can eat that is pretty good. It's basically low carb, high protein, you know, diet. And this is plain Fage yogurt, 0% milk fat, high protein. It's got 18 grams of protein in here. And then the berries are also fairly low carb. The blueberries are a little bit higher, but all in all, this is really good. My goal that she told me is 100 grams of protein a day, which is hard, and 50 grams of carbs a day, which is hard. So, yeah. There's a lot of good food to be had. It's just difficult when you have to do certain. I don't like have to's. I like, oh, I feel like it. Those are my fave. Anyway, so I am going to be adding, I don't know if I'll do it consistently. This is probably going to be a pretty much a go-to breakfast because it's quick and easy. I can take this with me if I don't finish it in time. But in case any of you would like any like little ideas of breakfasts that are healthier if you're following that kind of diet. Some people are not. I totally get that. There's just so much information out there, and I'm sure all of it is good for somebody, you know what I mean? And I'm following the advice of my doctor, my sister. So you should do what is right for you. However, some people might want a meal idea. I've also always said, you know, I collect cookbooks. I love the pictures. I love like a paleo meal here, an all vegetarian meal here. I love them all. So I'm gonna just kind of be trying some new things out. I'll have some kind of go-to staples that I can have. But anyway, that is where I'm at today. So I'm going to eat my breakfast, but also I'm going to get out Monroe's. If we all just ate like Monroe, we'd be fabulous. Not enough protein, and I'm not eating bugs. Anyway, I'm gonna eat and make Monroe salad and I'll be back. I'm back. I just told Monroe she's on a schedule again. She took the news pretty well. Anyway, as far as school today, I am super stressed. I get this way every single time we have a break, even over the weekends, but especially a long break. It's gonna be fine. Everything is always fine, and this will be no exception. However, I do have a lot going on this week. It's like baptism by fire, but it will be okay. We have some data stuff this week on, I don't know if our day is Wednesday or Thursday. We do not have an early release this week. So that's a fine how do you do, coming back to no early release work time. No work time for us. That's okay. That's what, apparently that's what my own time is for, right? I don't know. Not really. Anyway, we will have that, and then it's actually good because it's during the workday, so that's awesome. I have a new seating chart made for my kids, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I think what I'll do is what I've done in the past, which is have them come in, take their chair or crate from the table and go stand at the perimeter of the room, and then I will just tell them where to take their crate and to sit. That will be probably the easiest. Otherwise, if I move all of them alone, that will be a sweaty, icky job, and I will be hot and tired before I start my workday. So that's probably what I'll do. And then I'm trying to think, I stayed, remember that Friday me that stayed until 5 o'clock at night, or 4 o'clock, yeah, something like that, and got everything clean and nice. Now is when I love her best, because she is the bomb. She cleaned and she made sure everything was ready, so go her. Anyway, super happy that I'm coming back to clean, organized, and nice. That is always, I mean, it stinks when you're doing it. Actually, it really doesn't. I love cleaning and making things pretty. But boy, is it going to be nice now. So today is going to be a lot of going back over expectations, what, you know, how we roll, and that will take a little bit of time. We're doing a what is your word for the new year. I have a few, so I'm going to have to narrow it down by this later morning when we get to our writing time of our day. So I will share some of that with you after school today, I hope. I'll see you then. Hello, and here we are at the end of our first Monday back in session, and it was, well, it was okay. They forgot how to be quiet, so that's something that we're going to have to work on. And I don't mean all the time, I just mean when I'm talking. So that was a challenge today, very chatty, but we got a lot done. They're right back in the swing of things as far as our work, so that was good. We picked new jobs, classroom jobs over there. We started our brand new Benchmark Advanced unit, and we did our word of the day. So I will show you that. Okay, so here is the product from the Little Ladybug shop, and we started out, we read about why do people choose a word of the year? What is the reason for that? They got to put their word in the circle here, and then look at all this fun coloring. Isn't that just the cutest? And then they'll cut it out and we'll hang it up there when we have some done. It's kind of a 2-day process because it was a lot of coloring. They also wrote, this came next, I just covered up the name, how to choose your words. So we brainstormed up on the whiteboard about 30 words. Everything from kindness to persistence to courage to anything, happiness. So we just came up with all kinds of words that could help direct your goals for the year. Then we picked our top 3. This little guy picked health as his final word and talked about all the different ways that health will impact him when he sets his goals for the year and why it was an important word to him. Then they did their word of the year, why they chose it, how it's going to help them set goals at home, school, and extra activities. We said that could be like sports or piano lessons or something like that. 2023, this one was tricky, a quote using my word of the year. We just kind of made up our own, which worked out great, like never stop trying, or your health is important, things like that. And then they worked on their coloring. So that is what we did for our word of the year. But we had really good discussions. We really did. They got it. So that made me happy. What else? We did our math, our regular math. We're still doing multiplication, division, but right now we're focusing on division and kind of just the other side of multiplication, as it turns out. But they still have it. They're getting it. Some of them went, huh, what? And then about 5 minutes later, oh yeah. So when you don't do something for 2 weeks, like, oh, you know, type in your password to your email. No, I did know mine, but I did have to change it today because we have to every, I don't know how often, but like once a quarter, I think. And mine expired today. So you have to do it, you have to change it on a computer from the school at a computer or a school site. So I wasn't coming in over the break. I would have just called our IT department. I got a new bracelet, pretty nice, I think. A little girl said she and her mom started making bracelets. Isn't that cute? And that's all I really have for today. So I don't think there's anything else to show. We survived, we cleaned up, life is good. I have a lot to do at home. You know, I didn't work all break, and I feel so happy that I didn't, but partly I feel sad because I feel behind now, and I hate that, but I'll get caught up and it'll be fine. I have a few new things I want to implement, so I'll tell you about those as I implement them, if I implement them. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in the morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We're back. Oh, there's a greeter at our Target. She's an older lady, and when I just said that, it sounded like her, and we're kind of creeped out by her because when you walk through the door, all you hear is her saying, welcome, la la la, and it's just kind of weird. So anyway, sorry, let's start again. Happy Tuesday. I got some sleep last night, still couldn't fall asleep great. I am my own worst enemy at night because you know how when you think about something and you stress about it, then it's a problem? That's kind of me in sleep right now, but it'll be fine. It evens out by, you know, midweek. So, a lot of weird dreams lately. I'm gonna, hold on, forgot to give Puppy some lettuce and she's waiting. There you go, baby. I don't know where I was going with that story. Weird dreams, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that those will stop because they're very weird. Like just last night's dream, I don't know where I was, but it was a new building under construction, but it wasn't just like a little building, it was like a city block. And I kept having to take elevators and go down chutes. It was like chutes and ladders, kind of like. And I was trying to get back to my, I don't know if it was some coworkers and it was some family members. So it was like some kind of party. And then it was friends from like long time ago. So I was trying to get back to them. Somebody analyzed me real quick. And I kept on going down wrong path, you know, hallways, and I kept getting stopped by people asking where I was going, and I was trying to explain to them the party. Well, this place was so big and it wasn't open yet, so nobody had heard of a party happening there. Like, really, I was getting a towel for one of my friends who had eaten sauerkraut and thrown up. Why does this happen? Why can't I just sleep? Anyway, that's what I was doing. I was mopping up sauerkraut vomit in my sleep. Man, it sounded weird in my head, but when I say it out loud, I sound certifiable. So anyway, there you go. Now you know all my craziness. Anyway, I am making Monroe salad. I got my breakfast ready to go. What's cool is this is the yogurt that I was telling you. That's what I'm using. And there's 3 servings per container. So on the last serving, I just throw it in the container, pop on the lid, yay. And then my breakfast is portable. It's portable every day because I say so, but this way it has a lid, which is an added bonus. So every 3rd day, I don't bring a glass container. Anyway, okay, so today we're doing the seating chart. Did I say that yesterday? Yeah, well, I left it here at home, so we could not do the seating chart yesterday, but today we can because I stuck it in my bag. It actually worked out fine. We chose new jobs yesterday, you know, and got kind of settled back in. Yes, it probably would have been nice to get settled back into new seats, but that's fine. It is what it is. And after yesterday, it just made me really realize, yes, we need a seating switch because some people are just chatting it up a little bit too much. Is there too much when it comes to talking? Yes, there is. I manage to meet it minutely. It's like daily only, more often. Anyway, I'm gonna get my rings on. I'm going to get my coffee and then I'm out of here. It's late. I'm not late yet, but it's 6:36, so I'm getting toward late. So that is, oh, and then wait for it. We get to do a test today. I know, the hits just keep coming. It is the iReady diagnostic. Sorry, I'm looking at my ring. It's the iReady diagnostic, and what kind of stinks about it, but I understand that it's the way that the program is set up. What kind of stinks is that you can't do a lesson if you haven't done your diagnostic when it's the window of diagnostic. So I can't say, go ahead and do a lesson today, we'll do our test tomorrow. Oh no, it has to happen right now. So they couldn't get on their computers yesterday without doing the diagnostic to go on iReady. So I didn't want that because, hey, welcome back, take a test. No, I'm not even very happy that we have to do it today, but we do because I want them to use the program. So therefore, we'll diagnostic it today. So we're gonna do reading today. I might have them just go into math too. I mean, I hate the weeks we lose to doing tests, but such is the way of education. Anyway, gonna get my coffee, gonna go. I will check in with you later. Here we are, end of day Tuesday. Nothing to report except for that all we did today was a test of my nerves. No, it was a test and it wasn't great because it's hard for them to stay quiet that long. So the test wasn't great either. So not super happy day, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna head home and then I'm gonna be super happy because I'm gonna watch Gilmore Girls while I do cleaning or something. I don't know. I don't like days that I just stand around and watch people on a computer. It's just not my jam. I love helping and talking and reading and learning, and that's what I signed up to do, at least I thought. But anyway, I feel like I say the same thing a lot. Well, and that is true because we test a lot. So yeah, you'll hear it again tomorrow. Anyway, we're gonna do the math portion tomorrow, probably, as long as the attendance is pretty good. If I had like 10 people out, which hasn't happened, knock on wood, should never say those things. But if for some reason I did, then obviously we wouldn't pick that day, but we'll see. So tomorrow I still have 10, because I had 2 out today. So 10 kids that have to finish the reading, iReady diagnostic, and then we're starting the math. So woohoo. Anywho, that's fine. That's good. That's wonderful. I'm going to go home and I will see you in the morning. I guess I can show one thing because as the kids finished, I did give them a reading center activity. Sorry, fixing things on the board. So I'll show you that. Okay, so this was something that looked kind of fun and it came in I think it was sort of a bundle. I could be wrong, but it's Not So Wimpy Teacher, and it is hot chocolate in the snowstorm. Where did this come from? I don't remember. I mean, I came from me. But anyway, then they work on the figurative language, and all of these we have learned. And so I did have to go over them, though, because they're not easy, especially simile and metaphor, to keep straight. The rest of them, they kind of remember, but those two are tricky. And then on this side was just some questions, just some questions about the passage. So that was what they got to do if they were done with their test today. Hi, beautiful puppy. Your nails stab. Your nails are stabbing, Mommy. Yeah, but I love you. But you're stabbing me. Do you love Mommy? I love you so much. Are you the best girl? Oh my goodness, best. Yeah, your nails stab. You're a stabber. Ouch. You're stabbing me. But I still love you. What's wrong with this relationship? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Yes, all day long. We have a full day today. I mentioned before, we have a few of those, today being one of them, to make up for just the hours that we need to have for seat time. So, full Wednesday, and I'm sad because my partner's in a meeting all day, so I'm gonna miss her. Only been back 2 days and she's already leaving me. But, anyway, she has a sub, so there's that. It is, you know what? I'm tired in the mornings, and every year this catches me by surprise. Should not. It's dark. It's real dark. Like, why aren't you in bed dark, right? So that does not jive with my circadian rhythm, I think. My body's going, why are we up? Why are we awake? What are we thinking? Anyway, body, we're here. So yes, I get going pretty good pretty quickly, but I want to hibernate. I'm super stuffy today too. So is husband. So I think our air quality hasn't been the best lately, and that isn't fun. But today is going to be a good day. All of them are when you wake up, but I get to go to the library after school. I'm going to come home first and then head to the library because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to grab my book. I mean, I could do it, but I'm just going to come home, drop off my other stuff, and then head to La Biblioteca, the library. And that's always good times. I'm going because I have 5 things that are due. And I'm not really gonna check out, well, that's not true. I'm gonna try to really not check out a lot because I don't have time to read a lot. I mean, as far as kids' books and book studies, I don't have a ton of time, and I tend to overindulge myself in books thinking that, oh yeah, they're just 17 of them. You can do it. No, you can't. But, you know, hope springs eternal, and I'll probably check them out anyway. I am trying to think of what I would like to say next. So library this afternoon. Oh, I'm getting a new scale in the mail. It should arrive today. I think it's Wednesday that it was supposed to come. It's one my sister told me to get. It has Bluetooth. It's a high-tech scale, and I got it from Amazon. Ordered it from Amazon. Will get it from Amazon. It is, I can't remember the name or anything, but I'll put it here, and you can check it out if you would like. But it will allow me to send all my info, and I'm imagining it tells me a lot more than just my weight, but I could be wrong. It wasn't cheap, so it wasn't super expensive. It was like $80. So, but I would imagine it does more than, you know, a $20 scale. I don't know. Anyway, oh, that's so good. I am going to head out. I'm gonna give Monroe her salad, and then I'm gonna head out. So I'll see you at school. Hello, end of day on Wednesday. I am gonna get out of here. Another day of just testing. We did do one thing for math centers. If they finished with their math diagnostic, I'll show you that. It was pretty cool. Other than that, nothing to report because no teaching was really done today, just testing. So 3 days into the new year, we've learned little because we've been testing, but you know, guess that's what they want us to do. So anyway, we have a data dive meeting tomorrow morning to look at the results of some tests that probably the ones we gave before the holiday, the week before Christmas. And now the week of school after Christmas, we have more of the same. So different tests, I guess I shouldn't say more of the same, just more testing. So I will show you what we did for math centers. It's been a bit of a wacky day with all the subs. Just doesn't lend itself to a real smooth running day. The subs were great. It had nothing to do with them personally. They were fantastic, and man, are we glad to have them. However, just when the classroom teacher's gone, you know, you've been around kids, right? Yeah. So anyway, had a few things, but I will show you what we did before I leave. This is called A Series of Snowman. It's from Kiki's classroom, and I've used this for a few years now and really like it. So the kids start with a number. They get math operation to do. So 2 multiplied by 8, 16, you write that there. 16 minus 2, you write 14 there. Divided by 7, you get it, and so on and so forth. And so the end answer should be correct in each line. 2 of the pages were multiplication, and yes, they're upside down, but that's okay. And 2 were division. And so just some practice in a little bit of a different fun way, and the kids really seemed to enjoy it. Good morning, it's Thursday. I have there's some dirt on my lettuce. I have a data dive this morning, which means that I had to write lesson plans for a sub, which means that at 11 o'clock last night, I went, oh my gosh, I forgot to write my plans. So I was up real early, but it was fine. My partner and I are both in this meeting together, and we decided that we were gonna flip-flop our day so that the sub will be just doing the center time with the kids, which is when we normally do that in the afternoons, and that's when I work one-on-one or small groups. So that is always an easier time to plan for because they're on their computers and doing a center activity. So, and they already had one going. So it was great. So I wrote those this morning, typed those out, and then that's all. That's all. Here I am. It is 6:30. I'm doing great. I'm doing great on time. So I am making a salad. This morning in my yogurt, I'm trying something different, trying to keep it all exciting. I put pumpkin seeds in there. They're these pumpkin seeds from Sprouts. And the serving size is 1/4 cup, which is, wow, that's a lot of pumpkin seeds, but not if you're making like a salad or something, a big salad. So I just did a tablespoon and kind of fun. I mean, they're okay. I love pumpkin seeds. I love the yogurt, so it works out. Just as a, yeah, that's good. As a change to the berries. Just, I gotta keep it fun. And by fun, I mean different. So, that's what's happening there. We are almost finished with this round of testing. I have 7. I think I have 7 of the kids that weren't done yesterday with their math diagnostic, and another couple that were out. So about oh my gosh, I just remembered something. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I'm getting a new student today. It's fine. Okay, so I wasn't really gonna stab myself in the eye. Plus I'm wearing eye covering, so it's fine. Yeah, new student today. Cool, because I have a sub. I love my job. I love my job. I might miss a finger here if I don't look. Okay, so it's gonna be fine. Now I'm panicked again. I was fine and now I'm panicked again. So I get a new student today. Yay. So I was down to 29 out of 30 all-day kids. And then I have the student that comes just an hour a day. Just an hour of learning in the classroom is a lot of time. But so I had 29/30 for 3 days. Now I'm back up to 30/31, which is great. So the really neat part is I have nowhere for him to sit today. Oh yeah, I do. The crates are breaking because kids. Well, only a couple that I've used a few years in a row. So we're okay. I'm back to mostly okay. Just slightly panicking. So I will give him a spot. That will be what I do when I come. I'm gonna have to, yep, it's fine. I'm gonna talk to the sub this morning and let him or her know, hey, good news, you have a brand new kid I've never met. So have fun with that, bye. It's probably fine. I'm so glad you're here to listen to me go on and on about crazy things. Appreciate you. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. It's gonna be fine. It always is. It'll just work out great. I'll talk to you later at school. Hello, end of day Thursday. We made it almost. And I hate these weeks of testing, but we're almost through it. So today when I got here, I had the best sub. He was awesome. He was here early. Oh my gosh. 7:15, he walked through the door. Couldn't have been happier. So I got to actually talk with him, go through some stuff, talk about, what kids needed a little extra help in what areas. And it was so nice. So that was how my day started, which was fantastic. Talked through the plans. Anyway, then I had my data meeting, which was nothing short of miraculous. No, it was not. I'm making that up. It was fine. We went through and looked at who did what and how and, all the things. So did that and then got to come back and be a teacher this afternoon. My favorite job. Not the test proctor, not the data diver, but the teacher person. So we talked about our story this week. Our stories this week are points of view, the same Cinderella story. It's not the original version, but told by Cinderella and then told from the perspective of the stepsisters and the evil stepmother. So that was cool. Then we watched a couple of other readings on YouTube. One was Cindy Ellen, and it's so cute. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a picture here. The story is really cute, and it's a Wild West version of Cinderella. So then we talked about how that was different. They were so engaged. They loved it so much. It just reminds me of how important picture books are and just talking and learning, and I love that. And then the other version was, I'm blanking on it right now, something about Cinderella's really something or something like that. I'll try to find it. Well, I can find the YouTube picture, put it right here. So I watched and previewed both of those. I've used them years, now, but really cute. We're going to watch another one tomorrow. It's Cinderella Penguin. Again, I'll put a picture. And the last one is the Egyptian Cinderella. Put a picture. So those will be great. They will love them. I'll show you what I had the sub do today other than all their normal morning bell work. I actually had left him 2 things to do. And I told him he could, you know, if he needed something extra, he could choose. So he was a former math teacher, and so he chose the math. I'm not surprised. Anyway, this is from the Moffat Girls, and it came in I bought the whole year's worth, but I believe you can buy them month to month. They are ELA math variety packs, and I don't know if there's any other things thrown in or not, like science social studies. I honestly can't remember, but this one is something new. It's like a word search but for math problems. So here we have 8 times 5 equals 40. They have to first answer the question, then they have to find that series of letters in a row and put the signs in correctly. So multiplication on one side, division on the other. Most had just started the multiplication, and so I told that we finished that side today when I got back after we did all our reading and our other math. And so then tomorrow we'll work on this side if they get some time. And that's a wrap for Thursday. So I'm gonna get out of here, go home. I'm gonna make a chicken wrap tonight. And I'm really excited because I'm gonna use some, I think I got the I know I got the spinach something flavor wrap, which I know I like. And then there was another one. I think I just got that in a plain version. So I'm not sure which one I'm gonna have. And I will do my little food diary insert and show you. And maybe I'll even insert, or you know what, I probably won't insert them. I can say what the net carbs and all that stuff is and calories in case you're interested. And if you're not, that's fine. I wish I didn't have to be. Actually, it's good. It's good to be cognizant of your health, right? Right. I will see you in the morning. So our eyes just opened. We decided to take the pillow out of the puppy bed and put it in Monroe's, is her other eye open? Yeah. Oh boy, okay, into her house. Okay, go ahead and turn it off. We'll let you know what she thinks. Good morning, happy Friday. It feels real good to say that. And not only because it's Friday, but because we have a 3-day weekend. Here you go, my mamas. Okay, ouch. Yes, we do. And let me just tell you, for those of you who are not in education, do you hear my voice? This is 5 days back. And this job, man, it's hard. Anyway, that being said, oh, I'm wearing my new shirt. Take a look, it's in a book. If you know, you know. Okay, most people do. Reading Rainbow, right? Yeah. Anyway, this was my, the shirt I gave my partner for Christmas. Fun story. I hadn't gotten the original shirt that I ordered in the mail for like weeks. And I thought, because it was a company that I never have ordered from before, and it was on Facebook, and you know, anyway, so I found the Reading Rainbow shirt, and I thought, oh, this is so cute. I think it came up, and that's why I went, oh, I need one of those. So, yeah, this is good. I ordered, and it was December 3rd. I thought, that's gonna come in plenty of time. Didn't come. So I requested a refund because I ordered it through PayPal. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, I ordered another one from Amazon, this one. And I like the look of it actually better anyway. It's just brighter, and it's kind of, you can't probably tell on camera, but it's like a vintage, it's like crumbly. Anyway, so I liked it. So then, this showed up in the mail. Or no, back up the bus. The other one showed up in the mail the day before this one did. Like, hey, now we have 2. So, canceled my request for refund and just kept them both. So Merry Christmas to us. We each got 2 Reading Rainbow shirts. It's not excessive, it's fine. It's not frivolous. Anyway, so, oh my goodness. If ever there was a bougie lizard, we have her. I don't know if you can tell from here, maybe a little bit. We put a pillow in there last night. She was just sleeping so soundly on the couch with us in her little dog bed that we thought, you know, let's just put the pillow in there. And she did not budge all night. Not that she normally does, but she seemed real happy. So I'm gonna take it out today because, you know, she's gotta act a little bit like a reptile. But I don't know. I feel like it just works well for her. I don't know. Or is that reptile dysfunction? Sorry. It's a joke. Not my own. Anyway, I am getting ready for school. I'm already ready for school. I'm going there. I'm going to do all the things. I still have some kids testing. But I think I'm down to 5 or 6. And then I think that includes everyone who's absent, who was absent. I don't know. I can't keep up. So hopefully we're done testing. We watched yesterday 2 really cute stories. We're doing a unit on point of view right now, characters' point of view, comparing characters' point of view, I believe, for Benchmark Advance. And so we watched 2 readings of Cinderella stories that were not the traditional tale. The tale that we're reading right now is also not the traditional tale, the one that we're reading, but the kids are really loving it, and that makes me so happy. So if you watched earlier in the video, I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. I'm not tired, you're tired. I put pictures of the books, and we're gonna watch 2 more today. This is my salad for today. Yes, it's the same size as my head. I was at Sprouts yesterday. They only had 1 salad that the carbs were reasonable. And so this one, the carbs are 25, which is ridiculous. But look at the carrots, and there's 2 bags of croutons, and there's 2 dressings. So it's a family size. That wouldn't matter because it's a family size, but I'm not gonna eat the carrots, which sounds so wrong really in my brain, but they're higher in carbs. So I'm gonna take out the carrots, take out the croutons, and obviously not use 2 things of ranch, and just eat what I can of the greens. But the greens are the really good spring greens. So, and then the tomatoes, I'll probably not eat all those because there's quite a few there. But anyway, cucumbers, I can have at them, pretty sure. I don't know. And my breakfast, today's the 3rd day, so I get the container with my berries. So that is it for that, and I'm on my way. I will catch up with you later at school. Hi, end of day Friday. So today was okay. I figured out what the problem was. It's me. I'm the problem. Okay, so I figured out why I'm crazy. Stay tuned. No, I figured out, I'm gonna sit down on a table, that part of the reason that I felt so stressed out this week, the testing, and I was trying to, I should know this, but Hope Springs Eternal Brain doesn't hear when I talk. I was trying to get in everything, like as if we hadn't tested for 4 days this week. Why do I think that's going to work? I don't know. We can't do it all. Nobody can, and certainly not 8-year-olds. So I took a big step back this afternoon, actually before lunch. So we've been doing the study of Cinderella, which the kids have really loved. And sorry, I had to switch hands. So we watched one of the 2 videos that I told you we were going to watch. We watched the Cinderella Penguin. And here's how I knew I was right. Oh, this makes me want to cry. 2 of my little kids who are just sweet and compliant and do everything that's asked of them came up and gave me a big hug and said, "Thank you so much, Mrs. Butler. We were really hoping we could see this." Really? I mean, come on. They really wanted to hear a story. Come on, enough, right? So that's just going to be it. My last few years teaching, I mean, I've done it all my teaching career, but I am teaching from the heart, because teaching from the point of proctor does not work for me. Testing person, no. I know that what we're doing is not the best for kids. I know it in my heart. And so my brain is going to follow. And if we don't get it all done, it's okay. It's fine. I feel like it's not, because I have to teach them everything, right? But I can only do what I can do, and they can only do what they can do. So that is where I'm leaving it today, right there in the burning fire that was Friday. No, it was really not. It was good. It just got a little nutty at times, but we're good. We're having a 3-day weekend, so we get to train them all over again starting Tuesday. Anyway, I'm going to sign out. Have yourself a great weekend if you're watching this and you get a weekend soon. If not, have a great week. Have a great day. Have a great time. And I will catch you next week. If you like this video, thumbs up it and subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you. Bye.